Follow there is just about a tenth off, and the Alpine, of course, goes ahead and flies into the 128 to 28.6 to blow away the Cadillac by about 9/10 of a second. This could be a very, very good night to start for Alpine, and is going to be a stonking lap at the moment for Courts. It is going to be a commanding lap to the rest of the grid, as everybody now is on final flying laps, as Courts now will come to the line. Rich is out of qualifying into the pit lane. Courts, a 28.3, is going to set provisional pole. What chaos awaits us here this week in Jeddah as the lights are on. And it's lights out and away we go. The Alpine gets a good start. The Haas maybe a little bit slow off the line. It's the Alpine that leads into turn number one. Mr. Giggle has a little bit of a look at the Haas. They have a little bit of a collision. Dylan Evans and Carl swapping at the back of the field. It's Raven West. It's Master making up positions on his championship rival. It's the Audi that gets past two cars at the start. He's up into sixth position. Mr. Giggle is all over the heels of the Haas, who got away poorly. We'll show you those tires now. It is mediums throughout the entirety of the grid here at the start. Thalo making up a position at the start as well. Everyone off the line, no collisions as of yet, but Abe has a lot of traffic to contend with. There's Raza Gamer, and Abby Teo continues his poor start as both Mercedes losing places on the opening lap. Mr. Giggle's going to force the issue here. This is the battle for second position. It's backed out of, but taking evasive action off the track. Could that open the door for V-Carb to try and have a little bit of a look at things here into the middle sector? It is wheel-to-wheel action as they race down towards one of the more auspicious parts of the track. Nothing doing as of yet. All in the meantime, it is Courts who's got that 9/10 of a second lead. It's Raven who is just holding station down in 14th at the moment, as Mr. Giggle now goes ahead and gets past it. It's the Haas that holds the inside line, but was the V-Carb go ahead and get that swap done. He tries to switch back. Does he have the straight line speed? That's the question. These two continuing to fight here. The McLaren of Saban's involved as well, and it's the McLaren that may have just gotten the better of them both. The Haas losing out. It is still the V-Carb and Haas, but Saban, two positions in one go. Phenomenal start from the struggling outfit, as that nearly was Mr. Giggle into the wall, himself and Rich. A very interesting Australian Grand Prix for the Haas is just battling things out, losing two positions at the start. Courts that has the lead, but the man behind him just setting the fastest lap of the race, and his teammate goes ahead and now challenges for fourth position. That may have just compromised. Rich had a little bit of an interesting exit on the corner. The Haas has lost a position and may just lose yet another one, as that's Rich having a little bit of a look. Master there having a bit of a gander at fifth position too. The Haas having a very poor exit to the corner. Yeah, the Haas maybe is having a bit of a poor start. He continues to drop back from the field, but that gives the green light to the Audi to try to get to the inside. He very much does so and gets through. They're going to still be wheel to wheel. Rich is going to battle this one out. He's going to take evasive action, get a 3-second time penalty for it, and that is going to be a very much contested move after that one. In the entire melee, that's Hazer that is spinning. That is Master that spins. Hazer trying to be adventurous, may have just collected the Audi in the process, as he now has to battle the Cadillac, and Master now has a bit more recovery to do. That's Abby Tyrrell. Abby Tyrrell has lost not one, not two, could it be maybe just three positions at the back there. They all peel to the inside. They're all getting the slipstream, and they're going to go three wide, headed into turn number one. What could go wrong with this? Absolutely nothing, as Abby Tyrrell has a little bit of a wheel bang with the Red Bull to say, I'm right here. I'll be taking that 15th position, but immediately losing it yet again, as Raza Gamer and Abe square off for 11th position. Action everywhere you look. I will get to it when I get a chance. Raven West is having a little bit of an adventure. He's having too much of an adventure. That is Raven West and Abe coming together at the exit of turn number one. Abby Tyrrell gets through as well. Raven West drops to the back of the field, maybe just having a bit better tires. There's that is the Haas facing the wrong direction. That's Carl. We haven't seen too much of Carl. He's currently seeing too much of the wall, going the way of Haas, Bath Destroyer, and Raza Gamer are going to duel things out. Mr. Giggle is still going to have to contend with maybe not just one, but two Alpines, as Courts is going to ask the question around the outside that then becomes the inside. That's the Alpine that is trying to get racy. That is nearly losing the car, was the V-car. And he loses 2 positions because of it. Yeah, he's got the better tires. He's got a little bit more grip. It's a drag race headed into turn number 1. The Audi to the inside. Is he going to get the move done under braking? A little bit of luck up there. There's a little bit of contact between himself and the Cadillac, and that may just offer a bit of reprieve to the Aston Martin in front of him. Dylan Evans having to keep it stationary. But there goes Coit. There goes Dylan Evans down the inside. The Audi wants to make the move. The Audi looks to go the long way around at the exit of turn number 2. He's got the freshest rubber out there. He goes ahead and gets into 10th position with that 3-second time penalty. That very well could be a bit of a meaningless move at the end of this one, but nevertheless, it's going to give him a little more cushion from the Red Bull in 12th position. That's currently where the eyes will be for the trailing Audi. As things stand, it is the first time this season that Dylan Evans will be racing inside the top 10, now looking to go for yet another move. This is Razza Gamer, who's the latest man to be dispatched by the Audi. Another nice move from Dylan Evans to continue up the field yet again, but Maffio has taken the lead of this race, but it's going to prove inconsequential. The 3-second time penalty as the Alpine is just he's going to come across the line first, but it is Maffio now. Saban is going to see this. He's going to say, I don't care at all. And there you see Maffio just letting him through. The McLarens have struggled all season long. Struggle no more. It's back-to-back wins for McLaren. It's Saban who wins here in Division 2. Mr. Giggle, he comes across the line to finish on track in 4th. He finishes in the timesheets in 2nd. The 2 Alpines, a great result for them, finishing in 3rd and 4th. Hazer and Thowell, the 2 Williams, finishing in 5th and 6th. Master settles for 7th position. That 3-second time penalty proving nothing in the end, as Dylan Evans now is going to have to look behind him to make sure that he has not lost any more ground. He is 10th position, Bath Destroyer there in 9th. It is 13th. It will be for Dylan Evans, as Avi Tiro will make it a double points finish for Mercedes here this evening. 8th and 12th for the Silver Arrows, and Kincaid making up a position due to that penalty to Dylan Evans. Jojo comes across the line, and Rich, after a long evening for Haas, will score the lone point for the American outfit. Rich now will go ahead and have to speak to Baldy at the end of this one to make sure that he has done everything legally. Carl will rue that earlier moment that he had at the exit of the same chicane that his teammates spun to come across the line in 16th. Raven West at the very back of the field